I know I'm not reading what I am seeing. This is ridiculous. Wow. This is not what I expected to see at Saturday at 11 p.m. But, I mean, if you were reading the title, the Cavaliers traded DeAndre Hunter to the Sacramento Kings for uh, Keon Ellis, Dennis Schroder, and then the Bulls received um, Dario Saric and 2 second-round picks. Say what? What the hell going on in Sacramento? What the hell? I mean, okay. I can say this, right? I know that Cleveland was trying to trade DeAndre Hunter. I understand that. I thought that the Los Angeles Lakers were going to acquire him. That's what I thought, but what the fuck is this? This is nasty as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. DeAndre Hunter, I mean, what do y'all think? Does he stay with Sacramento or does he get bought out his deal and get shipped to another team? Because I think he's on the last year of his contract, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm confused. Like, what the fuck? I thought Hunter would have been great for the Los Angeles Lakers. They fumbled that. I never in the mid. I had said that the Sacramento Kings were going to be the most busy around the trade deadline, and it's about to be February 1st, so you know how that goes. So it's about to be the week of the deadline. The deadline is Thursday. I can't believe this. Like, hopefully, either A, Sacramento probably makes another move, and or cuts DeAndre Hunter, and Hunter can go and sign to another team. I honestly wish Detroit could have got him. DeAndre Hunter would have fit well in Detroit as well. But if he let's talk scenarios before I get the fuck out of here because I ain't planning on being here long. But I would say that Hunter's a piece for the near future. I don't think DeAndre Hunter's going to resolve their defensive problem, and Sacramento's the worst team in the West. So I still feel like Hunter might get either A, flipped again in a different deal to send him to a location where he can make some noise in the playoffs. I could see a scenario like that. Or he stays a Sacramento King and they build a team around him and Keegan Murray. Because I truly believe this. I knew Ellis was going to get traded and I knew Schroder was going to get traded. For sure. I knew that DeAndre Hunter was going to get traded. But not to Sacramento. Unless they got something that we don't know up their sleeve. My gut feeling tells me either A, Hunter will get moved again, or B, Hunter will get bought out. I'd be shocked if he remains a Sacramento King after the deadline. I think that they're going to use him to try to acquire another first round pick or something. But as far as Cleveland goes, Cleveland's a big winner in this. Cleveland's a winner because you got Dennis Schroder now. They're trying to trade Lonzo Ball because the Lonzo Ball project hasn't gone well. And wow. Cleveland gets 2 defensive guards. You can see that the loss of Ty Jerome is haunting this Cleveland team. They should have never let Ty Jerome go. even if you did acquire Lonzo Ball, like I think Cleveland sees that, they're not the same team that they once were. And then with Garland's injury problems, you know what I'm saying, have been an issue this year for the Cavs. And, they've had to play Tyrese Proctor and Craig Porter Jr. Those guys were solid filling in for Garland, but they want veteran guards. And Keon Ellis is a great pickup for Cleveland. It's a defensive guard, one of the best defensive guards in the league. Probably top 5 defensive guards in the league, with Davion Mitchell, and Dyson Daniels. And those 3 guys, I think those 3 are probably the best defensive guards. And, Cason Wallace and Alex Caruso. I think those are the top defensive guards, defensive specialists. That's what Keon Ellis is. He's a 3-and-D guy. He can hit that 3 too. So that's a very weird but interesting thing. It helps Cleveland. Sacramento, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Maybe they're, like I said earlier, maybe they're just setting up for something that could be a crazier trade later on. Or, I mean, like I told you, this could be a scenario where they actually keep Hunter and use Hunter as a building block for their future. Because I knew, like I said, Sacramento was going to get a trade. Like, as far as Saric and the 2 picks going to the Bulls, I don't really care. Dario Saric ain't played in God knows how long. I thought Dario Saric was going to be like Boris Diaw. But he didn't turn out to be much, because he's had a couple of major injuries happen to him too. So he hadn't really been able to crack anyone's rotation. Maybe him getting on the Bulls, maybe he could, get into their rotation. But they really got depth at 4, unless they're trying to move somebody else to a 5 or something. I don't know what the Bulls was thinking. I mean, I think they were probably thinking about them 2 second-round picks. I think that's what it ended up being. This also had come in too, as far as Shams Charania's report. Cavs turn Hunter slot into backcourt depth and create $50 million in salary and tax savings this season. Kings receive an established 3-and-D wing under contract through 2027, and at the age of 28, roster flexibility, including converting two-way Dylan Cardwell to a standard deal. Yeah, Cardwell, he been balling lately. He's been pretty much an energy guy for the Kings. So, I mean, like I said, I knew Hunter was going to get traded, but I think it was also because like Hunter felt like he wasn't getting the clock that he deserved. He's gonna get a lot of clock in Sacramento. He's gonna have a great first game over there. And I was shocked about this. But maybe the Lakers weren't offering shit. They probably mentioned Austin Reeves' name. And the Lakers was like, oh, hell no. You ain't getting Austin Reeves type shit. But wow. I think that Schroder is definitely going to help the Cavs during their playoff run. That's a good pickup. Keon Ellis, 3-and-D guy. I like that pickup for Cleveland. They become much better and a bigger threat. Still not. I don't think that's still enough to win the Eastern Conference, though. But it's a step in the right direction. I feel like they need to address the elephant in the room, which is either trading Darius Garland or Jarrett Allen. I think that that's the next move that Cleveland has to make because Garland is never on the court. You can get a whole lot for Garland. Matter of fact, I had a mock trade about him going to that Sacramento Kings team. But I feel like the Cavs need a more reliable starter. I mean, also Garland, like a little dog, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a weird trade, but it works for Cleveland. I think Cleveland um, is the winner of this deal. Sacramento is a team that's rebuilding. Chicago Bulls just acquired a piece and a couple of picks, but shit, this King Nona Uncensored. We out.